A significant majority of Gambians are in favor of adopting a new national constitution, though there is widespread skepticism about the commitment of political parties to the process, according to the latest Afrobarometer survey. The survey, conducted between April and May 2024, reveals that two-thirds of Gambians advocate for the reintroduction of the rejected 2020 draft constitution to the National Assembly for amendment. More than half of the respondents believe that the National Assembly was wrong in its 2020 decision to reject the draft. One of the most prominent amendments that Gambians are pushing for in the proposed constitution is the introduction of presidential term limits. This provision, notably absent from the current 1997 constitution, has generated widespread support. The survey findings indicate that nearly 9 out of 10 citizens, 86%, favor a two-term limit on the presidency, with support for this measure remaining consistently strong since 2018. Here is senior lawyer Lamin Ellis Dabo's reaction to the survey.
Reasonable. It is not a surprise at all that the vast majority of people would want to see a new constitution. So I think that is understandable. Presidential term limits as well. You don't want indefinite presidents. And that also, because that has been our history. The first president spent over 3 decades in power. The second president over 2 decades in power. So people are very apprehensive that the current government, the current president may likely spend 15 to 20 years in power, so nobody wants that.
Despite the public's clear desire for constitutional reform, the survey highlights a lack of confidence in the political party's dedication to enacting these changes. Only 29% of respondents believe that the ruling National People's Party is committed to securing a new constitution, while 34% feel the same about the opposition United Democratic Party. Here is Anita Mahoney from Gambia Participates' reaction.
Definitely would want to call on civil society. We need, even if it means us looking at it clause by clause, because people have already, shaped their own opinions about it already. And most of us know how Gambians are like, because most of us are based on sectors and what we hear from them. Some are mainly on political, some are on religious. So whatever a political party will tell you about the draft constitution, most Gambians will follow their political parties, or whatever would be, the religious views of the constitution, most people will take or look at it from that end. So for us as civil society, I believe that it is of essence that we definitely sit together, look at this new draft constitution before even already, because some people have already discredited the draft constitution.
The government announced on 14 August the gazetting of Gambia's 2024 constitution, reaffirming its commitment to the constitutional reform process. However, with 71% of Gambians expressing support for a new constitution and only a quarter, 24%, opposing the need for it, the pressure is mounting on the country's political leader to take decisive action. The Afrobarometer survey was conducted by the Center for Research and Policy Development, which interviewed 1,200 adult Gambians. The survey is part of the Afrobarometer's 10th round, which was launched in January 2024 and continues the organization's mission to provide reliable data on democracy, governance, and quality of life across Africa. Afrobarometer's findings serve as a critical indicator of public opinion in Gambia as the nation navigates the challenging terrain of constitutional reform. Whether the political will exists to translate this popular support into action remains to be seen. For the Fatu Network, I am Jacqueline Collie.